Sharon.
And we're live.
Welcome to meeting number 378 of Turning Point Toastmasters. I am Megha Bansal, Sergeant at Arms for today. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. You are now inside the code of conduct of a Toastmasters meeting. Please be advised that this meeting is being recorded and that it may not be possible to pause the recording. Now, there are certain rules while you are joining this meeting. For the audience, please be advised that any behavior that disturbs the flow of the meeting will result in removal from the meeting room without any warning. Please ensure that your noise making devices are either switched off or on silent mode. Please speak responsibly on religion, sex, and politics in your speeches. As far as possible, please keep your videos on, audio off, and applause flowing throughout. Be the kind of audience for others you would like to have for yourself. Now, certain rules for the role players. Table topic master and journal evaluator, please ensure a smart audio and video check before handing over to respective role players. Everyone, each role player, please rename yourself as role player and the name. And also, please acquaint yourself with the role of timer. The timer will use background change to indicate time using one of three cards. Green means that you have reached the minimum qualifying time. Yellow indicates that it is a good time to start concluding. Red specifies that you have 30 seconds more or you will be disqualified. As today we have only one session, that is table topics. So the green card will be shown at 1 minute, the yellow card at 1.5 minutes, and red card at 2 minutes. Now there are certain rules as we are online. So for everybody, please encourage to use the Zoom emoticons generously to encourage role players. We sincerely request you not to send chat messages to everyone or the speaker on stage. In fact, just refrain from chatting altogether and just focus on the speaker. Reiterating, please stay on mute until specifically requested to unmute. Now it's time to introduce the table topic master of today, that is Aina Gupta. Speaking about her, she is an assistant professor and researcher by profession. She is a good gold medalist and a proud author. She likes to travel, listen to old Hindi songs. She's a fun loving and easygoing person who loves to write. She has just started her Toastmasters journey, a coffee addict, a chocolate lover who is here to challenge herself. Yes, she has recently joined our Toastmasters club and she's already the VP Education Associate. And you never know, you will be seeing her in much bigger roles in the future. Over to you, Aina. All the best.
Thank you, Toastmaster Megha, for this lovely introduction. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Welcome to one of the most exciting meetings of the Toastmasters, the Table Topic Marathon. I am Aina, your Table Topic Master of the day. Table Topics is an exciting segment of our Toastmasters meeting where we dive into the realm of impromptu speaking. Before we move on with the marathon, let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why we call our impromptu speaking exercises as table topics? Anybody? Please
Like
feel free to unmute and answer.
Like because they are given right on the table, no time to think.
Okay, somewhat correct. Anybody else who would like to say something? Add. Utkarsh, what do you think? Why do we call table topics as table topics?
I think I agree with Megha what she said. They have to be quick, they have to be firing, and they are put on the table and you start to speak.
All right, you are somewhat correct, but my researcher mind was very curious about it, and thus I set out to find an answer to this question. After Googling for a couple of minutes, I came across an article by a Toastmaster, uh, Chad. He asked this question directly to the Toastmasters International a couple of years back. And after that, he published his article. From his article, I could find that table topics gained popularity in around mid 1930s, but no explanation was given as such that why table topics are called as table topics. In Santa Ana Toastmasters Club, some of the men they asked for the opportunities to speak to discuss about current topics, and San Diego Toastmasters were already experimenting. Other clubs they became interested and the custom spread. The chairman of this discussion was given the title of topic master, and the period of impromptu speaking became an established part. It can be assumed that the title originated in a members club and it gained popularity eventually. So basically, even Toastmasters International doesn't know why it is called as table topic. I guess the correct answer, it seems to have been lost in the midst of time. But of course, we can speculate. However, Chad also gave his personal theory. Since we discuss topics, we need some topics to discuss while we are having dinner on the table with our family and friends. Hence, dinner table topics or perhaps just table topics. Just a theory, there can be more. Anyways, I will not bore you more with the theory of table topics. Before we move forward, let us call our general evaluator who will evaluate everybody, including me. The evaluation section is headed by the general evaluator, Toastmaster Utkarsh. Can we have Toastmaster Utkarsh on spotlight, please? All right.
Thank you.
A research scholar at Utkarsh is a research scholar at JNU. He is a travel enthusiast and an adventure seeker. He loves to try different cuisines and explore new things. Utkarsh is the area director and our club's past president. He is a successful trainer and is always ready to help others. A very, very close friend of mine who always makes me smile. Please give a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Utkarsh. A quick audio video check, please. Utkarsh?
Am I audible? Am I visible?
Yes, you're audible, you are visible, and you're incredible. Please, over to you.
After such kind words, can I just go back home? I'm done with it. I'm done with this meeting. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aina, for such kind words. Keep them coming, although I don't know how much I deserve it, but keep them coming. Thank you so much. Greetings, Toastmasters and dear guests. I will be your general evaluator for today's meeting. And in Toastmasters, as you know, honest and constructive feedback forms the core element of any Toastmasters meeting. And of course, our weekly growth. So as a general evaluator, I'll strive, I won't say I will, I'll strive the best to my capacity to evaluate the entire meeting, the entire session. I'll evaluate the role players, and most importantly, I'll evaluate the table topic speakers. We all know the table topic contest is just around the corner. It's going to happen towards the end of the year, around November and December. So I have decided that today I will evaluate all the table topic speakers based on the ballot which is used by the jury during the table topics contest. And to just to brief you all, during the table topics contest, as a judge, you are evaluated on basically three parameters: content, which constitutes around 55%, delivery, which constitutes around 30%, and language, which constitutes around 15%. Just to give you a little more clarity on these three parameters, content, when I say content, it means that I will assess you on how well you organize your ideas with a clear opening, body, and a conclusion. And your response should be supported by relevant facts and examples and should be smoothly delivered. And when it comes to delivery, which constitutes around 30%, I will evaluate you all on your physical presentation, including any kind of body language, gestures, or movement that you use within your speaking area. And of course, your voice modulation, how you have varied your pitch, rate, or volume for that matter, will also be taken into consideration. And finally, the language, which constitutes around 15%. So I'll judge you on the appropriateness and the correctness of your word choice. The language should be the one, it should fit the audience and the occasion. And of course, I'll check you on your grammar and pronunciation, which demonstrates that you're clearly commanding on your message. So this is all the parameters I'll be using to evaluate the table topic speakers. Let's have a cracker of a session of a table topic marathon. One more thing before I hand it over to our table topic master is that I will be aided by the timer of the day, who today is the newest, one of the newest members of our club. We are flocking in so many people nowadays. I'm losing the count of who's the newest. So that's a great sign for our club. So Animesh, Toastmaster Animesh Das will be leading as our timer today. So may I request Toastmaster Animesh to come up and probably brief us with his role really quickly. Toastmaster Animesh, over to you.
Of course.
I think
Yeah. Hello. Yes.
he's visible today. Yeah.
I'm. There's a reason why I'm not visible this time, because I will be using these backgrounds, as you can see, for providing the timings for providing the timing signals for all of the speakers today. So when there's no speech going on, when there's just the table topics master, I will be keeping this as the default background. When the speaker crosses 1 minute, they will be shown the green card. I will be changing my background to the to the green card. When the speaker crosses 1.5 minutes, that's 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll be changing my screen, my background to the yellow card. And finally, when you cross 2 minutes and when you cross 2 minutes, you will be shown the red card, and this red card will stay. And this means that you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. With that, I'll now hand it over to Toastmaster Utkarsh. But before I hand it over, please let me know if these cards are visible to you. Okay.
Yellow, red. Perfect. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Animesh, for comprehensively explaining your role.
Yes.
It's time that we.
Yeah. One more thing before I hand it over. Sorry. Whoever is the host, please add the timer screen, add the timer video to the spotlight. Okay. Add the timer video along with the speaker to the spotlight, so that the speaker can then pay attention to the timer cards. Thank you. With that, over to you, Utkarsh.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Animesh. Just to confirm, would you want us to spotlight you right from the word go, or do you want us to spotlight once you show the green card?
Right from the word go. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for diligently doing your duties as a timer. We truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Animesh. Right, it's time for the show to begin. Let's practice impromptu speaking with our capable table topic master. Let's make the most out of this practice. Let's be great at impromptu speaking. Let's do it. Let's get heading back to our table topic master, Toastmaster Aina. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Utkarsh. Let's get started with the table topic marathon. Before I start, kindly note that this session is open for all. So everybody has to participate here. Let's get started. Who wants to be first? Volunteers? Anybody? Let's start with Megha.
Toastmaster Aina, if you could just give one topic to Toastmaster Diana and she can write in the chat box till then.
Okay, yeah, sure.
She has raised her hand.
Yeah. All right. Toastmaster Diana. Movies. Toastmaster Diana. Now, Megha, can we start with you?
Yes, am I audible and visible?
Yes, you're perfectly audible and incredibly visible. All right. Toastmaster Megha, if you could learn one thing earlier in your life, what would be that? If you could learn one thing earlier in your life, what would be that? Toastmaster Megha.
Thank you, Aina, for the wonderful topic. In my opinion, the one thing that I could have learned earlier is my ability to communicate. Like, earlier when I was young, when I was a schoolgirl, I was an introvert. I was very hesitant to talk to people, to talk to my new schoolmates, my classmates. So, I had very few friends because of that. And now, as I have, I'm doing my CA practice or I have done job previously, so it helped me uh, to overcome that hesitation, to be able to talk to people, to be able to understand them very well, and that way more, I'm more nicely able to communicate with them, and just to understand how these human resources are, and to easily able to communicate and matlab just because they are complex. Human resources is complex, so you cannot have everybody the way you want, so to deal with them needs a skill. So I think with time I'm learning that skill, and that is very gives happiness, that is really huge, and it provides me relief that I have people around me who can come and help me whenever I'm in need. So that's it. Thank you.
Very well said, Megha. I completely agree with you. If even I could learn one skill earlier, it would be public speaking. The way you express yourself, it actually matters, no matter
Right.
what your age is. Moving forward, who would be Elios? I saw Elios has raised his.
Hello.
All right. Elios, action speak louder than words. Action speak louder than words. Elios.
Before I start, am I audible, visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible.
Okay, I will start. My mother slaps me on the cheek. And what should I do? What should I respond? She said nothing. And I said nothing too. And she broke the ice by asking me question. Do you know what is your mistake? I said no. Another slaps. Now in my left cheek after I got it on my right. What's happening? I asked again to my mother, why? Why you slaps me 2 times in a row? Why, mom? Why? She said nothing. And I said nothing. And she broke the ice again. First of all, you don't know what is your mistake. Second, you don't admit it. So do you know what is your mistake and what to admit it? Well, since I was afraid that I didn't want to get another slap on my left and my right cheek, I said to mom, Mom, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for anything that I have done in my life. Maybe I make you disappointed. Maybe, I don't know what is happening right now, but maybe you have slapped me for a reason. So let me know what it is. My mom said that actions speak rather than words, Ilias. You have made a lot of promises in your life, and you have never committed to make it happen. So now I won't slap you again, but let the word slap you to make you understand how reality works. Back to you, TTM.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Elios, for sharing your story. It was very uplifting, and also it is so true. Your mother taught you a very important lesson through slaps, and perhaps we learned it from your story. Next, I can see Munish.
Yes, please.
A quick audio video check, Munish.
Yes, please. It's okay.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, you're audible. You are visible. All right. Munish, lazy Sunday afternoon. Lazy Sunday afternoon, Munish.
Good evening, everybody. Lazy Sunday afternoon. Why lazy Sunday afternoon? The reason is 6 days a week we work like a mad person. So we need some time in our life where we can relax because Sunday we have off. And in the morning, whatever schedule we have, we can do. But in the afternoon, the time which we have, that time we can laid back attitude we can have. That time we can the sleep which were deprived for a 6 days, that time of one day which we get on Sunday, we can sleep in the afternoon for a longer period. The reason is it is good for health also because sleep is very important in life. If we are deprived of sleep, one can figure out from our eyes. We feel lethargic. That sleep which we get on the Sunday afternoon, that helps us to keep refreshed for 6 days. It is not, I'm talking about myself. I meet people, instead of discussing about politics or religion, I discuss about all those topics which is related to ourselves in our day-to-day life. Where I notice and observe, there are many people, those who do not get time, they are shopkeepers, they go to the shop at 9 o'clock, they close their shop at 9 in the evening. They have no time, their life is awful busy. But Sunday is that day when they, on the day of Sunday, I ask, what do you do? They tell me in that day, they don't set the alarm also when they go to sleep because they know that they want to enjoy the sleep. When they get up after afternoon, getting up, they feel rejuvenate and they wait for every Sunday. And Sunday will approach, they love to sleep. That's the reason Sunday is the day. It is not from our countries, all over the world. People in the afternoon, they have a laid back, lazy attitude. Over to the Toastmaster, please.
Thank you so much, Munish. And I completely agree with what you said. We work for 6 days, and Sunday is one day that is for ourselves. We can do what we want. Instead of talking about politics and religion all the time, we can just give time to ourselves, be it sleep or anything else. Moving forward, who wants to be next? Rohit, will you give it a try? Aryan, I saw Aryan. Aryan, I'll take you after Rohit. Rohit, I think, Rohit, can you unmute yourself? A quick audio video check, Rohit, please. Rohit, you're not audible. Uh, since Rohit is fixing,
Toastmaster Aina, we can.
yeah, I think we can move forward. We can go with Aryan till Rohit fixes his mic issues.
Yes. Am I audible?
Aryan, yes, you're audible and visible. All right. Before I give you a topic, Aryan, are you a coffee person or a tea person?
Neither.
Oh, all right. Then I'll give you a different topic.
Okay.
Are you a Toastmaster?
Yes.
All right. Fair enough. Toastmaster Aryan, gym, mess, tie. Gym, mess, tie. Toastmaster Aryan.
Gym, mess, tie. It reminds me of one thing that I love and two things that I hate. Mess, as in what I would have if I was living in a hostel with people who made messes where I had to eat bad food from a mess. Tie, as in living the corporate life, going to meetings every day, wasting most of my time just communicating with people rather than doing actual work. And gym, working on my body, working on myself, improving myself. These three are completely contradictory things, and it shows me how I feel so strongly about who I am, how we all feel so strongly about who we are. Because if you were to say the same three words to anybody else, they would say completely different things. Go to my father and tell him gym, mess, tie, and he'll say he hates the gym. He loves the mess because he is, nostalgic about his hostel life. He used to have a lot of fun, and Thai is his daily reality because he works in corporate. He likes having his meetings, he likes having his corporate life. That's it. Thank you.
Very well said, Toastmaster Arya. I completely agree. As a hostelite, I do feel nostalgia when we talk about hostel days, but I hate mess food and I hate ties. But I also like gym because health comes first. Rohit, can we have you now? All right, he's saying no. Who wants to be next? Jaspreet. Bimpy. Bimpy has raised her hand. Toastmaster, Bimpy, can you please
Yes. Yeah.
turn on the video?
Sorry, bandwidth is not allowing now.
All right.
Can I take without video? Is it fine?
Yeah, perfectly fine.
Okay, thanks.
Bimpy. Sunset. Sunset. Bimpy.
So every day, as I'm working in corporate, so I never realizes when sunset or mostly I miss the sunset most of the time because during those days I will be having meetings and then the view of sunset is really I would say whenever I see that sunset, I feel one of one of the type of meditation for me. Whenever I see sunset, the color of sky, and then when I see with my naked eyes, I feel one kind of meditation. But because of working in corporate life, I always miss that by chance because during those days, those time, I will be mostly occupied with my meetings and all. So yes, so meditation, it is one kind of meditation for me as sunset. And recently I stay in Bangalore. So here one of the place is really famous, that is Nandi Hills. If whoever stays here, they will be familiar of that. So people like from my place, it's like 60 plus, around 60 to 70 kilometers. And I recently traveled there. It is like third or fourth time just to see the sunrise and yeah, come back. It is mostly famous for long drive. Over to you. Thank you for the topic.
Very well said, Bimpy. Even I agree. At Nandi Hills, the sunsets are very beautiful. I've been there. I've enjoyed sunrise also. Moving forward, can we have Nitin?
Hey,
A quick audio video check, please.
today is a beautiful day. I hope I'm clearly audible and visible.
Yes, you're audible, you're visible, and you're incredible, Nitin. Toastmaster Nitin, can you think of a time when impossible became possible? Can you think of a time when impossible became possible? Toastmaster Nitin.
Have you heard of the Midas touch? That means a person, whenever they touches something, turn to gold. But have you ever heard of reverse Midas touch? That means anything which they ever touch will turn to dust. I probably fall in the other category. I'm not sure about making impossible possible, but I've certainly taken things which were extremely possible and turned them to completely impossible. Anything I put my hands into, they just go down the drain. And it happens so often and so commonly. I now am used to live with it. There's a saying called Murphy's Law. It means anything can go wrong, will go wrong. And I think I've mastered that law right now. I take my life in a way that yes, things will fall apart, things will falter. And if anything, luck will not be in my side. There's a saying called sometimes bad luck is the only luck you're going to have, and you have to live with it. And I feel I'm good at that. So now I think I should use this in my way. If I can't make things possible, at least continue to make things impossible. Not just for myself, but for others as well. Because problems are the best way to create yourself feel worthy. I've heard this that the best thing you can do is sell customer their own problems. Thus, I try to create more problems for them. That means I can take my job as relevant as possible. And I do it in my daily life as well. I try to ensure that people around me are always frustrated and always annoyed because of me, so that I am always relevant in their life. I think there's always a perspective you should always can take care of. Even though things do not work your way, you should try to maintain the best from the adversity you can go through. And I am a live example for that. So in case if you feel your life is going all hunky dory and you are just chilling and enjoying, please meet me and I'll ensure that I'll have a problem for you. Make sure that there's something worse to do about. And if nothing can go your way, I can certainly sit with you for a few drinks and enjoy that sadness as well and share those time as well. So yes, happily making possible impossible. Madam Tabletop Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nitin. It was a very interesting take on this topic. You basically converted possible to impossible, then back to possible. I really enjoyed listening to you. So now who wants to be next? Preeti.
Yes.
Preeti, can you please turn on your camera?
Yeah, I'll just do it. Yeah.
I think Toastmaster Diana has to say something.
Toastmaster Diana wants me to read what she has written in the chat box aloud. I will do it after I'm done with all the table topics.
Yes.
Preeti?
Yeah.
All right, a quick audio video check, please. Can you say something?
Good evening, everyone. It's nice to be here as a part of your
Perfect. All right. Preeti, vacations and project. Vacations and project, Preeti.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. For a mother, every vacation is a project. If there are mothers in the room, I'm very sure I needn't ask you for a raise of hands to answer this. Whenever I'm on a vacation, it's an absolute project, from opening the suitcase to asking my kids to pick up their clothes to asking them to go and have their bath to come early on the breakfast table. It's a complete project. And to all the women in the room, let me tell you, a lot of times homemakers and housewives consider these projects as not very interesting or not something that's given them a lot of learnings. But believe me, as a mother, handling children is a wonderful project and it teaches you so many things. One, it teaches you how to delegate tasks. When you ask them to fold their blankets, you ask them to set up the room, you're learning how to give your tasks to someone else. You learn the absolute beautiful quality of giving feedback, which a great leader does and a project person would do. So I think there are a lot of learnings when you do your project as a mother. Coming to vacations and projects, at times it's a little difficult to have these projects on vacations. So what do? Time for self-love. Sometimes take a vacation off your project of children and go alone. Go on a seashore and look at the beaches and the waves. Sometimes go out on a chilling holiday with your friends when your family is not around and it's just you. So, dear friends, vacations and projects as a mother has always been a wonderful place for me to be in, and I've learned a lot of lessons. But in this era of 2024, I have learned this beautiful concept of self love. And when I go on a vacation, it's just a vacation and not a project. So, Madam Table Topic Master, would you come to me on project vacation?
Very well said, Preeti. And I would love to join you on your project vacation. And I also agree that for a mother, every vacation is a project because trust me, in the morning, my mother told me every day with you is a project. You always get up late and you have to go to work. Same thing happens for my brother. All right. Who wants to be next? Can we have Anu?
Okay, can I take next if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
of course.
sure. Thank you.
How about Animesh? Animesh?
Give me 2 minutes.
All right. Next, I can see Abhishek. Abhishek, would you like to take the next table topic? I
Yeah,
can
hi.
see someone now. Abhishek,
Yes,
can you hear me?
yes.
Audio video, a quick audio video check, please, Abhishek.
Yeah. Hello, you can hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, of course, we can hear you.
Okay.
Are you a Toastmaster, Abhishek?
No, actually, I'm new to it. I'm just, I have seen this YouTube of the Toastmaster, like, where people speak about the different topics, okay, and like about the environment and waste management and COVID-19, how the world has changed and how the, and even the hospitality industry is actually like how it has developed, like from the olden days and it started becoming new. So, and right now, I'm working in the Taj Hotels as a culinary chef. So my dream is my passion to become a chef in life.
All right, Abhishek, I'll give you an easy topic.
Okay.
Abhishek, music. Music, Abhishek.
Um, Music is something, just anything, whatever I like listening to new songs like Hollywood and Bollywood, like anything which I like going for exercise, and especially for like when I'm doing work, and I just enjoy like music, not very much, but I just like focus on cooking and food, and and even especially like without like people singing songs, so I like doing the like as a like creating a food art as a culinary art. So that is why I feel like music is a full of joy, and especially during the yoga meditation when you're doing the like exercise in the morning, and when you do yoga in the morning, so you feel that the body minds that you feel positive energy. So that's music is a source of life and peace and environment.
All right. Thank you so much, Abhishek. And I agree with you. Even I am a music addict. I like to, put on my earphones and listen to old Hindi songs a lot. My dad's a singer. So
Okay.
music, I guess, runs in my blood. Next, Anshuman, will you take a topic?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Toastmaster Anshuman, what lesson do you want to give to your younger self? What lesson do you want to give to your younger self, Toastmaster Anshuman?
Everything in life looks great in the hindsight. If I had to go back and give one lesson to my younger self will be to not fear what should not be feared. It's quite natural that when parents tell you that the safest career in the world is becoming a doctor or an engineer, and when you're just in 10th standard or 12th standard, having little time or wisdom to think what the best career can be, it can feel guilty that if you're not pursuing a path to become a doctor, engineer, or a chartered accountant, which are like the typical careers suggested by majority of the parents, maybe some of us are exceptions, it can feel that taking a path not one of these can feel fearsome. And the lesson I like to give to my younger self will be that Anshuman, do not fear the road less taken, because the road less taken may lead you to a way which is unexplored, so much fun, and will help you grow so much that it will open boundaries which you have never thought of before. So the good part was that I did not have to give that lesson to my younger self. I rebelled, pursued a path which should not have been taken, did not become a doctor, engineer, and I'm in a space for the last decade which I've thoroughly enjoyed. So definitely, if I have to give one lesson to my younger self, do not fear the future, things which should not be feared. And I'd love to hear what's your lesson which you would like to pass on to Toastmaster Aina.
Oh my God. Toastmaster Anshuman, I think I will take more than 1 minute to say something here. I was just thinking about this poem yesterday. It is one of my favorite poem by Robert Burst. I took the road, two roads were passing. I took the road one less traveled by, and that made all the difference. And you just use this line, the beautiful line, which I find in your impromptu speech. Wow, there is so much to learn from you. I loved it. Okay, so Anu,
Yes, yes, I'm there.
can you
Easy
speak up,
topic.
please? Yeah, sure. Easy. Pakka. Are you a tea person or a coffee person?
Tea person.
All right. Anu, tea. Tea, Anu.
Your table topic master. What comes to your mind when I say Chennai? Coffee, of course, right? So I stay in a place where there are coffee lovers, but I'm opposite to that. Anyone coming to my home, they always say to serve me coffee. I hardly know a good filter coffee because they have the refined way of preparing that filter coffee, which I always use either the branded one like Brew or something other brands. But the people in Tamil Nadu, in Chennai, they want something which is like a good fine quality of coffee, which I was not aware of it. I'm staying here for past 5 years and I still don't know how to prepare a coffee. I'm a tea lover by nature and I'm trying to get that fine quality of coffee preparation. My day starts with tea. So anywhere I go out, also I prefer either tea or coffee. So the tea person, whoever is selling, will see like who is this Aaron, who have come from other place and asking for tea. But it's really good that there's not much big difference. In India, we mostly, if you see, we start our day with tea, coffee, whatever the preference of the people are there. And I think we nowadays we got different varieties of tea. Earlier, when I was in child, I was used only for ginger tea or elaichi tea. But now we have rose made tea and masala tea and so many varieties, which is really good to explore. And I would like you also to go and explore the different varieties of tea. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Anu, for telling us about all the different varieties of tea. For me, actually, I'm a coffee person. But for me, coffee is all about not only about coffee, but also about the time that I get to spend with my family and my friends and the stories which go with those coffees. All right.
He
Who
said
can...
palm tea. I never heard about this. Palm tea. Okay.
Yes, Toastmaster Megha is saying that there is something called as pan tea, and I tell you there is something called as chocolate tea as well.
Okay.
I've heard it. I did not have the guts to try it. I don't want to mix chocolate and tea. So, okay, who can be next? Can we have Jaspreet?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, Jaspreet, you are audible. Can you?
It's unbelievable that someone said chocolate tea. My God.
Yes, I have seen this in on the menu. Okay, all right. I did not try
I'll
it.
Google it. I'll Google it. I have not even heard about it.
Okay, can you please turn on your video if possible?
Yeah, sure. A second. Am I visible? Wait.
All right. Toastmaster Jaspreet, if happiness was the national currency, what kind of work would make you rich? If happiness was the national currency, what kind of work would make you rich? Toastmaster Jaspreet.
If happiness can really make you earn, that's actually has not been a reality. I have not seen it. People always say, like, do what you love. And trust me, when I started something that I loved as a hobby, it turned into a career. And at some point, I really realized that I don't enjoy it anymore. It felt like a pressure all of a sudden that I have to meet the deadlines. I have to write something what others want, and I cannot write something that I want. It eventually didn't make me happy. Happiness is just a moment. When you are in that moment, I think the best way to lead forward in your life is taking responsibility. You have to do your everyday task. You have to take that responsibility of earning, and growing and improving yourself. And I think that is what gives your life a meaning, and that what is going to give you money in return. That is going to that's how you will get the currency. Because if you just follow instant gratification or just follow your bliss, there's no life in that. And there is a specific drama which is called absurd drama. If anybody has heard about it, it's so crazy that it's completely off the track. It has no story, it has no logical thinking, and some people just create that kind of stories. I feel like the best way to get the currency is to take responsibility and to keep going and to challenge yourself over and over. And the more you challenge yourself, the more you will, when once you overcome those challenges, you eventually find your happiness and you will get more currency as a result. So that is my opinion. Over to you, table topic master.
All right, Jaspreet, I like your take, but I think if I have to say something about it, I would be happy. If I would make a profession out of something which I love, I would be very, very, very happy. And you are right, we have to take responsibilities, but at the same time, it is who we are responsible for our happiness. All right, who wants to be next? Tamanna, can we have you?
Toastmaster Aina, let's just have this as the last table topic, please.
All right, I'll just take Tamanna if she's available. After that, I will read Diana's speech and then you can evaluate. Tamanna, can you hear me?
Yes. Am I audible?
Yes, Tamanna, you are audible, but can you, if possible, can you please turn on your camera?
Yeah, sure. Am I visible?
Yes, you are visible.
Okay.
All right, it's an easy topic for you.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Tamanna, Diwali. Diwali, Toastmaster Tamanna.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Diwali is a festival uh, like which everyone likes. It's a full of lights, celebrations, and meeting family, friends, and like there is a lot to do at Diwali festival. Yeah, so for example, whenever Diwali comes, I mean, I always keep on busy in doing a lot of cleaning in my home and buying new things and buying new clothes and buying gifts for my family, friends. and at the day of Diwali, I always get busy in preparation of Diwali puja and calling my friends, family, and spending good time with my family. Uh, 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 yes, Diwali is a festival that everybody enjoys. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Very well said. Very well said, Toastmaster Tamanna. For me, Diwali is all about family. If my family is with me, it is Diwali. Holi is something which I can celebrate with my friends, but Diwali is just all about family. Diwali puja, all the gifts that we exchange with the relatives, and I don't really crack the firecrackers, but all the diyas. I'm so crazy about diyas and rangolis. So Diwali is all about family and home.
Yeah.
All right. Now I will simply speak what Toastmaster Diana has wrote in the chat box for her table topic. Can we please have Toastmaster Diana on spotlight? All right. Thank Toastmaster, TTM, Table Topic Master. My favorite is table topics that my improve as speech better. I know that use a chat box that my answers I try hard to speech in powerful with disability too hard speak this struggle unmanner me, and I felt that I'm leave from my roommate with her bullying to me. My life is very worse badly, and I could like to able to move out from nasty roommate. I want own place in my living style, but I know fact that my boss to talk everything about roommate. My life are stressed badly that hurt inside. Toastmaster Diana, I am very sure things will be better. Have faith in God. Everything will be better. And we all are there for you. We all are your big Toastmasters family. We will always love you and support you in every possible way that we can. Can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Diana, please? With this, we come to an end of our table topic marathon. I thoroughly enjoyed and learned so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for being such fabulous participants. And now it's time to get the comprehensive feedback from our general evaluator, Toastmaster Utkarsh. Can we have Toastmaster Utkarsh on spotlight? Over to you, Toastmaster Utkarsh.
Thank you so much, Madam Table Topic Master. Aren't you fabulous? Well done today on your stint as a Table Topic Master. And I don't know how much feedback I can give. Everyone was lovely today, the way they delivered the speeches. They were brave enough and they were such a good sport to come up and speak on such an endearing topic. So can we have a huge round of applause for all the participants today? Before I provide my feedback, let's just give a disclaimer. I've tried my best to provide my feedback and any kind of feedback that will help you grow and improve. But if you somehow disagree or it's not set in stone, we can, of course, have a chit chat post the meeting and we can, of course, discuss. And I'm always receptive if you have any feedback for me as well. All right. Before I move further, I would like to invite our timer of the day, Toastmaster Animesh, to present his timer report and let us know if anyone is disqualified today. Toastmaster Animesh, over to you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Utkarsh. Just a minute. Yes, thank you. Can we, so all of the speakers, surprisingly, nobody went over time. So pat yourselves on the back for that. Nobody went over time. Here are the timings. Toastmaster Megha, the very first table topic speaker, took 1 minute and 26 seconds. Toastmaster Elios took 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Guest Munish took 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Oh, wait, sorry, Toastmaster Munish, right? And Toastmaster Aryan took 1 minute and 14 seconds. Toastmaster Wimpy, like I'll say future Toastmaster Wimpy, took 1 minute and 48 seconds. Toastmaster Nitin took 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Preeti took 2 minutes 7 seconds. Abhishek took almost a minute. So I can add probably 3 seconds. No, not at all. Anshuman took 2 minutes and 1 second. Anu took 1 minute 59 seconds. Again, Toastmaster Jaspreet took exactly 2 minutes. And Tamanna took 1 minute and 5 seconds. And of course, Diana, I'm coming to you. From the announcement of the topic to your response in the chat, it was 7 minutes and 50 seconds. But I couldn't time the time it took for Aina to read it out, but I just noted the response time. And that's it from me. Toastmaster Utkarsh, over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Timer, for doing such a stellar job and providing us with a comprehensive report. Before I start with my evaluation, one final thing that we'll do is that we will select the best table topic speaker. So I will launch the poll right away, and let's have the voting. I request everyone to cast their votes. You have around 10 to 15 seconds for the same. I would like to do it before any kind of evaluation so that we remain unbiased.
Toastmaster
Yes,
Utkarsh,
Toastmaster.
can you please remove me from the host thing? I want to vote.
Of course, right away.
Actually, Aina, all of us co-hosts can send our votes to Utkarsh instead, if that's all right.
Thank you so much.
Toastmaster.
Thank you, Utkarsh.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Diana is running a campaign and asking us to vote for her. Great job, Toastmaster Diana. That's the way to garner votes. But you were good nonetheless. All right. Last 10 seconds. I could see that some people have still not voted. All right. In 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. As I talked about it earlier, that the table topics contest is just around the corner. In 2-3 months, we'll have a table topic contest that tries to incorporate the judges' ballot and how you are evaluated at table topic contest, which is on the content, delivery, and your language. So first up, the first speaker that we had today was Toastmaster Megha, and her topic was, what is the one thing that you could have learned better? Toastmaster Megha, it was very heartfelt. I could see that you were very authentic. It came straight from your heart when you talked about that. I could have been a better public speaker. So kudos on the content part. The only issue I had with you was that the delivery and the language could have been better. And for that, I would insist that you take a pause if no thought is coming to your head, rather than just like speaking something which you do not intend on. So take a pause, maybe sometimes, and probably take a pause before you start your speech, but probably have a 5-10 seconds to exactly have a train of thoughts that you want to present. The other thing that I could say to Toastmaster Megha is to personalize your story, like personalize your speech, because you talked about that there's something in hindsight that I could have been a better communicator, right? How about you talk about an incident in your life where you felt that you lagged or you missed out in certain opportunities because you were not a good communicator. So that could have provided a depth to your speech. Of course, vocal variety is something that you could also improve on. This is all I have for Toastmaster Megha. Coming to Toastmaster Elios, your topic was action speaks louder than words. I've seen you speak Toastmaster Elias several times, and you are a fabulous speaker. You're a seasoned Toastmaster, and you were master at storytelling, like how you started with the whole incident regarding your mother slapping you. So kudos to you for that. You spoke with such clarity, and most importantly, you were so calm throughout the entire table topic, which is a great habit to have, a great trait to have. I have only 2 recommendations for you, Toastmaster. Yes, just to challenge you further. I felt like in the initial bits, the initial part, I feel the acting. So you could have dramatized it a little bit more when you talked about, the mother slapping. So in order to hook us even further or have a greater impact, the starting part would have been dramatized a little bit more. The other thing I felt like, in terms of the content, the intro, body, and conclusion were not clear. I felt like the story was dragged a bit too long. So in that proportion, I felt like you could have incorporated other elements to it apart from just having the whole story. Because in the end, you were left with very little time to talk exactly what you're trying or intending to say. So that is the feedback for you, Toastmaster Elias. Coming to Toastmaster Manish, lazy Sunday afternoon, masterpiece, Toastmaster Manish. You were so crystal clear with your thought process and the way you maneuvered the topic and fully justified it. I do not have much feedback for you. You look like a seasoned speaker, and I only had learnings from you, how you take up any abstract topic and how you kill it the way you spoke with such flair. So only learnings from me. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manish. Coming to Toastmaster Aryan, your topic was gym, mess, and tie. I feel like whenever you're given 3 random words, I don't think there's something that you could do about it, or I would judge you much, because it's all about creativity and how you think on your feet like very quickly. So there's no structure when it comes to when you're given a three random words. The only thing I could talk about is that you tried to like tell us in brief what exactly first word, second word, third word means, rather than you just try to take a pause, probably try to weave a story around these 3 words, like a fictional story, and then begin, rather than explaining the significance of each individual word. So that is the only feedback I have for you, Toastmaster Aryan. Next up was Bimpy, and her topic was sunset, beautifully crafted. These are such very idiosyncratic and somehow I could say abstract topics. Like sunset is something that you could take it to any level, and these are one word topics. So the way you crafted was very, very beautiful. The only feedback that I have for you is the basics are there. You are very fluent. You are very creative to an extent. The way you spoke was very, very clear. It came out very coherently as well. I would say that you incorporate some kind of vocal variety in your speech. This will take you one notch higher. But very well done, Toastmaster Bimpy. Coming to distinguished Toastmaster Nitin, his topic was, can you think of a time when impossible became possible? Delivery, top notch. Language, top notch. The clarity was top notch. Content was also good. But I do have some issues with the content. Like if I could give any feedback to distinguished Toastmaster Nitin, is to somehow I feel that you're very clear and you're very confident as a speaker. I would suggest that before starting your speech, like give 10 seconds, good 10 seconds to your train of thoughts, and try to structure your thought related to the topic. I feel like sometimes you tend to move off topic as well. So make your speeches more related to the topic. That is one feedback I have. And the other feedback I could give you is that this is something that I also struggle with, is that the pacing could be a little slower. We tend to speak a lot faster. So these are 2 feedback I have for you, distinguished Toastmaster Nitin, but you're fabulous nonetheless. Thank you so much. Moving on to Toastmaster Preeti, vacation and projects. Oh my God, flawless. I didn't expect coming with such a masterclass. Like, I'm a fan already. The way you started with the whole mother story, and you said that every vacation is a project for a mother, that was such a masterclass. And then you, of course, spoke in more generic sense about the vacation and project. So everything was top notch. I had only learnings from you, Toastmaster Preeti. Fabulous, fabulous. Very well done. Next up, Toastmaster Abhishek. Guest Abhishek. His topic was music. Great start, Abhishek. I mean, I remember the first time I spoke a table topic, I was down after 10 seconds. I remember I couldn't speak a word. So you spoke really well. I feel like there's clarity in your thoughts. You described several types of music that you like, and I think you talked about your father or a story or something on those lines. So great start. Just keep at it. Things will not change overnight, but you have all the right ingredients to become a great speaker. So very well done, Abhishek. Toastmaster Anshuman, he spoke on what lesson to give to your younger self, and the message that he gave was fabulous: to not fear which should not be feared. So there was perfect Oreo approach. He started with his opinion, gave a reasoning, he had a story, he gave several examples to an extent, and most importantly, the one aspect I should highlight from which I should highlight, and something that distinguished him from the other speaker, is the fact that he kind of completed his entire speech by kind of repeating or reiterating what his initial thought process was, or initial premise was. So this is something that we should learn, that in last 10 seconds or 20 seconds, we tend to complete the circle and finish with what we are starting with. So very well done, Toastmaster Anshuman. I think I know we are running over time, so I better wrap this up quickly. Next up, we have Toastmaster Anu. The topic was tea. These are very abstract topics, but firstly, I love the way you started. You talked about that I'm from Chennai and what's famous in Chennai, which is filter coffee, but then I'm not a coffee person. People come to my home. So the thought process, the beginning was fabulous. It hooked us right away, because for such a topic to come up with something is very difficult. Like if someone gives me tea, I don't know what I will speak. So the starting was fabulous. You talked about all the varieties of tea. It then became like a whole description on tea, and then talked about all you know about tea. So very well done, Toastmaster Anu. So the only thing I could talk about is that I challenge you to have more vocal variety in your speech. This would definitely take you one notch higher. Then we had Toastmaster Jaspreet, just come after a hiatus at Turning Point Toastmaster. So welcome, Toastmaster Jaspreet. Her topic was, if happiness is a national currency, what would make you rich? Something on those lines. You are always very fluent, Toastmaster. Toastmaster Jaspreet, you generally also always have the structure. The only feedback I could give you is to challenge you to like be good at improvising things, right? Maybe start with, an enact, a story, or something on those lines, rather than just trying to, like decode the topic and then speak on the topic, because those you're really good at. You speak with such class, you speak with flair. So those things are already covered. I want you to, and I want you to challenge to bring more innovativeness when you speak. So, I mean, and you are a fabulous speaker, and you do definitely have the potential to go one notch higher when it comes to bringing more innovation while speaking. So I challenge you to bring more creativity in terms of, enacting or bringing a story from somewhere else, or maybe quoting someone the big for that matter. And next up, we have Toastmaster Tamanna. It was the best I have ever seen you speak as a table topic speaker. So that is a huge stride that you've taken, because I've seen you speak other table topics as well. So this was the best I've seen you like as a table topic speaker. So keep at it. It's not going to change overnight. As I've told before, very well done. That's the biggest thing I could say. And huge congratulations, Toastmaster Amanda. Finally, Toastmaster Diana, so heartfelt. You expressed everything about your story, and she's still a bit emotional. So we pray for you, and we hope that everything goes well. And the way you spoke about your whole story regarding your disability and the issues, it was fabulously crafted. And you are such a loyal guest here of Turning Point Toastmasters, and we love you, and everyone loves you, and we are always welcome. Thank you so much. This is all I had from my side, and we love that to hosting everyone, and this was a fabulous table topic marathon. Can we have a huge round of applause? All right, so this is all I had for the feedback. We do have to announce the winner for today's contest and today's competition or whatever. And we do have a winner. And the winner is Toastmaster Anshuman. Can we have a huge round of applause for him? We have a unanimous winner here. Congratulations, everyone, and congratulations to the Vice President Education, Toastmaster Megha, and the entire team for pulling such a fantastic job. We are having these extra meetings, and this is such a great sign for our club. And this table topic marathon was such a lit event today. I think Toastmaster Aina has something to say.
Toastmaster Utkarsh, you have to evaluate me also.
All right. I think I didn't evaluate you because you're already fabulous. I mean, the way you have incorporated every feedback that was given to you right from the word go, because I remember this is your third or fourth time as a table topic master, if I'm not wrong. And you almost like reached to the perfection level. The only thing I could tell you is that, like two things that if you're asking me, I can tell you is one thing is that you sometimes forget to go for the audio video direct. So that's a minor thing I could tell you. And the other thing I could say is that I urge you to be more innovative when it comes to table topics, right? So we're innovative topics. Maybe there are a lot of things that people do when it comes to table topics. So maybe sometimes you bring up with, say, innovation where you ask people to come up with, just questions. Like you volunteer to people and say that you just answer in question, like one or the other. So have more innovation when it comes to the table topics is all I have as the feedback for you. Otherwise, you were just flawless today. Thank you so much. And I will give it back to our host, which is Toastmaster Aina as a table topic master.
Can you please say again? I didn't hear you, the last part. Some technical issue from my
All right.
side.
I think Toastmaster Aina, I just hand it back to you so that you would close the meeting today.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for being such a fabulous audience. I thoroughly enjoyed every aspect of it, right from SA to the general evaluation section to the timers report. And I was a little bit worried whether we'll have guests or not, whether we will have people for the table topic or not, because since it's Tuesday, it's not a usual meeting day. But I'm very glad, I'm very happy that so many people turned up and it was an amazing, amazing session. So if anybody would like to give the feedback, please feel free. Diana, it will be good if you can just type in. Oh, okay, Diana, if you could just type in the chat box, then perhaps we can read it. Overall, so I think we are good to close the meeting, right, Utkarsh? Thank you so much, everybody, and thank you so much. I love being your host for the day, and I hope we'll meet again very soon with the table topic marathon or the speech marathon or a usual Toastmasters meeting.